Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another Brotato run, and today I'm going to be doing a run with the Brawler. Gets damage with attack speed with unarmed weapons and starts with a fist. Let's go with another fist, and today we're going to do the Rayman run, or at least that's the idea. And what that means is we're going to have only fists, and we're gonna have as much range as we possibly can have until the game, actually makes sense. Because if you get too much range, then you start losing sense in these. And what I mean to say is that if you have too much range, you just don't attack that often, but you're gonna see. Now, for now, of course, the item of choice, if we want range, is going to be, Retromation's Hoodie. That gives us attack speed based on how much dodge we have, and because we got the guy that we got, this guy, the Brawler, we are getting dodge right away, and also we get even more dodge because unarmed weapons give you dodge. So all in all, it is going to be a dodge-heavy run. Now, of course, we're gonna go with as much luck as we can possibly find here in the beginning. Attack speed is a good. I should not have taken that attack speed. I just realized let's get 1 armor. Let's get 10 luck. Very nice. Let's get another fist. I want this. Melee damage against harvesting. Harvesting is irrelevant to us. Another fist. Melee damage against HP regen. Melee damage and max HP against attack speed. Really nice. And another one of these. Melee damage and crit chance against max life. Also good. The only thing I don't want is crit chance here and more melee damage, more punches. I want crit chance. I don't want the things that say that I lose crit chance. I want to break my crit chance up the round. Look at us with the hoodie. I'm ready to punch. By the way, we will be gaining range, not losing range, because there is a bug that we have reintroduced in the mod, in the Rainbow Chest mod, which says that the less range you have, the more range you gain with melee weapons. So melee weapons actually gain range instead of losing range. So that we can do runs like these, right? So we can have fun and just joke around. Let's see. Let's continue gaining those. Retromation Hoodie. Now they gave 60 attack speed per pop. Let's go with... Actually, melee damage is really easy to gain. So I'm gonna say let's go 3 lifesteal. Maybe even movement speed is a choice. 6 max life. 8% damage. I'm gonna go with 8% damage. Let's reroll these into 10 luck. Very nice. That was lucky, by the way. Let's get this. Lose life. Gain life, lose attack speed. Gaining life and losing attack speed is not an issue, really. I just want to get my crit up to 100%. And after that, the run is most likely ready to be beat. Lose luck, forget that. Forget losing luck. Let's go even more damage, even less health. We're losing health here, but it doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, we will be... Oh no, let's lock this down. At the end of the day, we will be destroying everything anyway, right? Like, as long as we're one-shotting everything, it doesn't matter if our... health is on the lower end of things, especially when we have crazy attack speed. But of course we will also need to get a bunch of health later down the road, so let's keep that in mind. And my punches are flying off. Not really Rayman-esque right now, we're still on the lower end of things. This is gonna get to a point where we're most likely gonna be attacking through the whole screen, like full screen attacks. I mean, that is the plan here, otherwise why would we even do this? I want to have like full screen attacks, if not full screen, depending on how much, we can hit. So first of all, we're gonna take the... You know what? Let's do some safe stuff. First of all, we're gonna take 1 anvil. We're gonna take 1 Grind's magical leaf because we want to have healing related things. We're gonna get 1 Sifd relic. And yeah, that's it. And let's get movement speed, I would say. And here... was there a luck as a choice? I think there was luck as a choice and I literally threw it away. Let's get... I don't need lifesteal. Let's get 50 luck. Very nice. Fist, mastery, melee, and melee damage. Let's continue. Yes on this. Yes, and yes. I just buy literally these 3 items. Literally these 3 items. The crit chance, the damage, and this. And the syringe for 2 max life. Let's not forget that too. Another fist. Let's continue combining. I want this. I do want this. 21 life is good. Yes, and yes. How does it so happen that we find literally everything that we want? Another fist. Another one of these. Nope. How does it happen? By the way, that's a joke, okay? I do know that we have, reroll weights, item weights. Hey, look, I'm a pirate. Love it. I have my half dark, half closed eye or whatever. I can't even see. I'm Kakashi now. The next thing I want to get is luck, I would say. If we get luck, we're gonna be... not luck. What did I want to say? Movement speed. Yeah, I want a jetpack that gives us movement speed and dodge, so that we get a bit more dodge, therefore more attack speed through all the hoodies, and also the movement speed, so we're not at negative movement speed. And after that, we're gonna invest the rest of these into hoodies, in my opinion. The reason why I got magical leaf was so we scale some health and healing related things, and the reason why I got the anvil is so we get slowly start gaining 2 armor per pop. So yeah, let's also get 1 movement speed, as I said. Where's the movement speed thing? Here it is. So my movement speed is gonna fix, my dodge gonna get fixed. We're gonna lose life and armor, but it's okay. Those are also gonna get fixed. Now we're gonna go with Retromation's Hoodies. How much dodge do I have? 40%. Okay, let's get another 9. Let's get another 9 movement speed, because why not? Let's roll these. Not 12 life. I'm gonna find... 12 life is actually really good. Let's get a guaranteed 15 luck here. Please. Please. Okay, I'm gonna spend everything if I need to. I'm gonna spend all my money. Thank you. I was like ready to do a fight there. Roll these, yes. Combine here by this and this. Why not? Fist. Yeah. Let's also go with this and this. Even more damage, even more melee damage, even more fists. I do really enjoy that we're literally fighting a fist per level. Literally. What an awesome thing. Seems like it has double, triple, quadruple weighted items or something. Because this is literally unbelievable that we're literally finding a fist on every single reroll. Yeah, well, this was the first time that we didn't get it. And now we start finding little muscle dude, which is 3 max health and 5 max health. 3 max melee damage and 5 max health. And we lose even range, which in reality means we gain range. So, yeah, my range is at what? 510, which is almost a ranged weapon. Yeah, and now we are actually Rayman. This is what Rayman would look like. To be real, flying out fists. I think I can get just a bit more range, just a bit. If I get too much range, then my attack speed is gonna be trash, and I don't want to have too much range. But right now I think I can increase it by just a little bit more, while it still will maintain its madness properties. Right, the fact that it's just shooting out throughout. I mean, if I increase the range, it's gonna become even more maddening. But I want the attack speed properties to remain. I want to be attacking fast-ish. Enough. Puncher! Wampa! No, this is not Wampa, this is Rayman. I don't know Rayman music. Let's continue gaining some Retromation Hoodies. I think that's already too much. Minus 1,000. You know what? Let's keep it where it is right now at the minus 1,000. What should I pick up here? I guess I could pick 1 regen potion just so that we have it. And then... community support? Yeah, let's get some community supports going. Let's have as much attack speed as many opponents are on the screen. That could help us. Let's see what we're gonna go with here. 10% attack speed, no, forget it. Favor luck. 8% damage. What's my percent damage at? 8. Okay, we don't have percent damage right now, which is bad. 2 armor is decent. 6 max life. No, we already have enough. 60 range, not really. I mean, come on. 15% attack speed. Attack speed's really at the higher end of things. 5 HP regen, yeah, let's fix our HP regen. Armor would be good, but if it was 2, let's go in our 8% damage. Yes, 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 and yes. Oh, we can't buy this anymore because the anvil didn't upgrade for free. Very nice. Well, this is useless now. Let's buy this. Let's also... I could have locked that down and re-rolled maybe into another one. Whatever. Yeah, we just happened to roll so. I could go for flaming brass knuckles, but which are by definition better. As you see, 155 damage, 155 damage. You know, everything's the same. I don't need to go through these, but literally everything's the same, with the flaming nest also doing 5 damage. But no, straight up, but no. Let's actually lock this down and see if I can find another fist. That might be a haha. I'll do this and this and this, and now I can just buy everything. Another one of these guys. Combine these ones, and now wow, we're literally chaining into each other. Yeah, that's useless. I definitely don't want the handcuffs right now. 81 life isn't really that much. I'm not sure if these little douchey muscle guys are going to be a good idea. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Well, the good thing is that this thing is not gonna level up to legendary on its own, because I have 1 anvil, and then we're gonna start gaining armor. And yep, I feel like we have too much now. I think we got too much range. Now it definitely doesn't look like what I wanted it to look like. As you see, now we're like shooting like who. So we're gonna stop increasing my range now. Look at this. Look at this. It's awesome. I love it. I really love it. But the speed that we have lost, the friends that we have lost along the way, namely being attack speed, yeah, yeah, we definitely want to reduce our range now. This has gone already too far. My attack speed did get hit heavily by the fact that these things fly off and then have to break instead of being it's like which is not as fast as I would hope it would be. So let's definitely fix our range a bit. Is there something that gives you range? Range damage? 10 range? No. I think the best thing for range is this thing, the wings. Let's get a couple of wings, and let's get a couple of community supports. Actually, my community supports are killing my armor, which is extremely dangerous. And I could also take one of these. 5 lifesteal and 20 dodge, as dodge gives us crazy attack speed. Yeah, 2000 attack speed right now. I'm gonna say let's get 3 armor. here. Although 15 luck is the play. Yeah, 15 luck is the play. Let's be serious. 20% attack speed, definitely no, we have so much. Maybe dodge. Can I get like a big dodge pot? Can I get something? A 9 speed, no. 5 luck, no. 4 armor, we're gonna take that, instantly fix our... And we got the thing we wanted. I'm not gonna take these. I don't want more range. I will take these though. No, actually my percentage base damage doesn't really go up. No, this is just money and luck. I'm gonna take it because it is luck, not because of its money. Yes, on both of these. I want to get my crit chance up to 100%, so that's what we're gonna chase down now. I want to avoid these. I would definitely want to get percentage base damage ups whenever I find them. And practically speaking, I'm gonna also definitely reduce harvesting whenever I can, as harvesting is not really an issue for us, as we will be gaining a lot of money in the first place from so many things. I should actually stop picking up the hedgehogs because they're killing my HP regen, which I'm trying to fix, because HP regen is something that definitely can help us heal out, right? So let's stop doing that. And as I said, we're not gonna buy these little muscly dude. Let's see how we look right now with 2000% attack speed. Yep, still doesn't feel like it used to feel. This doesn't feel like it used to feel. I definitely need like just a bit more, a bit less range. I guess a bit more range. I mean, we are at minus 220. So I think at about minus 500, 600, somewhere around there. I think that's what we want. Let's continue with the punches. One punch. I mean, no, as I said, not one punch. That's a completely different thing. Want to continue blasting through. Let's see how much more attack speed we can gain. I mean, I just need the dodge relics, right? If I continue increasing the dodge relic, that says we lose melee damage. I'm already at 200 to 220 something melee damage anyway, so I can invest into that dodge relic in the first place. And that dodge relic doesn't really have any downside. It even gives me lifesteal, so let's get him, boys. Here, this cape. This gives a crazy attack speed, but still, this is better. Dodge, we lose some damage types, but it doesn't really matter because my melee types are already through the roof here. So we literally have no downside by doing that. 12% damage, I'm gonna say yes to this. 9 max life, no, I have 100, I mean... 45 range, I should have bought something else. 8 melee damage is not needed. We have all these, we have these stats. 16%, the percentage base damage is the one stat I really don't have. All the rest of the stats, we do have them, and we can easily gain them, so there is no reason for us to invest in them. And harvesting is also really irrelevant. So, yeah, we're gonna be buying defensive steroids because we don't want attack speed, but we don't care about attack speed, but we care about these two. We're going buying to these because we care about this, but we don't care about this, and once again this, and the same goes with that. So all in all, we only buy things that actually have no practically downside for us. Practically, no practical downside for us, or practically don't have a downside for us, I don't know. Same, potato. I will be buying things until my crit chance is 100%. After that happens, I will stop buying things. I'm just gonna try to fix my issue. I'm not gonna buy Rip and Tear. I don't want explosions. I want to just have crystal clear cut attacks. And this is gonna hit my dodge. And my dodge is my attack speed. Continue with the things that don't really affect us negatively, like harvesting and that. I really hope I'm not gonna misclick and buy something that I really don't want. I want this. 4 melee damage is a lot, and 85 coins isn't. My attack speed is 7,000, and it even increases whenever too many opponents are on the screen, right? Yeah, for every opponent that's on the screen, my attack speed increases. Nice. And we're closing into the range I want the attacks to go off. Like right now, they are a bit slowish. But we just need... Right, we're at minus 920% again. But it feels like they're flying off a bit faster. Yeah, maybe attack speed is the play and not specifically losing range. Just the attack speed doesn't really catch up to the range thing. Yeah, that seems to be the issue, right? It seems like I need to increase my attack speed a lot faster and a lot more exponential than what you increase your range at. At what speed do you increase your range at, is what I'm trying to say. I guess that's because they nerfed the Retromation Hoodie. It used to give you minus 50 range and 10 dodge whenever you took it. So you could take it like 100 times and it was gonna be crazy because it was gonna be scaling the dodge as it was giving you dodge. Now it's only minus 80 range and it doesn't even scale. I mean, look at this. It doesn't even give you dodge, so it doesn't scale with itself. Plus 15 range, I get crit chance. Yes, and we're done, right? My crit chance is 100%, and we got a bunch of... My range is fixed, and now I can just buy a bunch of these. And as we said, we do have 200% 200 melee damage, so there is no downside to doing that. I'm waiting here for the 20 luck. Or for the percentage-based damage, I guess. That could also... 60% damage. Actually, I have 96 luck now. Let's go with the 20 luck here, to be honest. My armor's at -5. Yeah, that's what happens when you pick up all those 10 luck. Very nice. Well dodged. That's a lot of attack speed. Actually, why did I buy that? Yeah, that was a bad choice. As I could have easily gotten that much from... Wait a minute. I don't need to re-roll anymore. Like, there is no reason for me to roll through these anymore. Other than the fact that maybe I want melee damage, as I will be losing melee damage every time I... what is it called? Every time I buy the dodge thing that gives us attack speed, I will be losing melee damage. So maybe I should just invest into all these melee damage guys. Oh, let's continue with these. This. No. No. No, that was a mistake. Good thing it wasn't Repentir though. Good thing it wasn't Repentir because I don't want explosions. So 14k attack speed. Yep, and we still fire as if it's firing cannons. Now, do you feel like it's as if we're firing cannons? Now it doesn't anymore. Now they are desynced. When my attacks are desynced, then they look awesome. But when they're synchronized, they look really mediocre. Right? Like, right now it's like... Tat, 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 tat. I love it. I love it. I love it. We are Rayman, man. With the flying fists. And honestly, I don't even need anything anymore. I don't know what we're gonna... I really don't know what we're gonna use the chests for. There isn't really a plan. I guess for even more capes, so we get even more dodge and even more attack speed. Dodge is, of course, capped already, so that is not a thing. But the less range we have, the more attack speed we're gonna be gaining. Like, it seems to me that we no longer scale attack speed, because from 5,000 or 6,000 that we used to have, now we have 14,000, and the difference isn't really felt. So, it's most likely the range issue. And I don't want to be like a machine gun when I'm running towards opponents. I want to be like, pa pa pa. So we definitely want to lose a bit more range. Let's go with 1, 2. Let's also get one more anvil just to scale a bit armor a bit faster. And I could go for these, by the way. Max health, HP, region, lifesteal damage, speed, dodge, armor. Yeah, I can just take these. Is there any downside to taking this? There is no downside whatsoever to taking the potatoes. Let's take potatoes. 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 I don't even know what I'm talking about. Let's roll. Let's roll. Range damage? No, really. 6 meter damage. Yeah, why not? Whatever. 16% damage. Buy the wheat. Honestly, I don't even need to go through the shop. Let's see. With 736 range. Yeah, this looks better. This looks so much better. This looks so much better. Opponents will most likely also be able to get close to us, but at least now it is there like a feeling that we're throwing out punches. I love this. I think we're good here. I think we're good here. I think this is where we're gonna stick at. I'm not gonna buy anything anymore. I don't know what I'm gonna invest my shops, my items into. I guess I'm gonna invest a couple into alien tongues. And then maybe into just something very simple. Melee damage, maybe. Maybe just invest everything into melee damage. And at the end of the day, we are the Rayman build that we also much envisioned. So there is that. Now I can also try to invest everything into a bunch of range to see how this is gonna go. Right? I could theoretically try that. Should I try that? I mean, I could. And then if I don't like it, I can rotate it back over. Yeah, we can switch, mix and match, whatever we want to do. So maybe one wave, I'm gonna be big punches. Although I'm not really sure. No, we're gonna stick to what we have right now. So let's pick up a couple of alien tongues. For now, let's just pick everything into alien tongues. 4 HP regen, 12% damage, 5 luck. No, that's a bit on the 4 armor, whatever. And let's go into the next wave. Punches. Doof, 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 doof. Did I gain range? Feels like I gained range. Yeah, this is what Rayman would feel, I would say. Yeah, this literally feels like as Rayman would feel. And so this means success. I'm not even sure if you guys even know what I'm talking about. Right? Not everybody has played every game. In my mind, everybody knows Rayman because I know him. But there is a very good chance nobody knows him. Like, right? So this might not even be relatable. I just realized this. 20 minutes into the video, I realized that maybe this video idea is not going to be relatable to people. Whoopsie. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Hopefully people are gonna have fun. I'm having fun. We're having those punches. And honestly, I'm maybe at the very end, maybe at the very end of the final wave, I will just try to get as much range on these and see how it looks like. Because people have been telling me, right, last video or something. If I want to try something, I can throw away the weapons. That's what I'm going to be doing. First of all, let's continue doing alien tongues. Let's also continue doing... you know what? Let me actually get a bunch of melee damage for a moment. And then we're gonna reduce that again. Let's get a guaranteed 20 luck here. Very nice. Buy this. Let's go. So what I'm gonna do now is every level I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna level up. If I stay in the middle, what happens? Well, I get hit, that's what happens. Opponents don't seem to be good enough at... not opponents, my build doesn't seem to be good enough to be able to handle them. But if I avoid them, then I think I can avoid them. Right? Avoid. Run through, punch the trees, do a big loop-de-loop around the map, punch inwards. Love it. 1500 damage plus doing done. And this is supposed to be a swarm stage. Once again, swarm stage, really boring, in my opinion. Of course, if I wasn't playing with mods, maybe it was gonna be more exciting because, oh, instead of fighting 10 opponents per second, you're fighting 20 opponents per second. Wow. But right now we're fighting like 50 or 100 opponents per second. I mean, I don't think we're fighting 100 per second, but if you look at the bottom left, you can see the rate at which the number skyrockets, and it's definitely not 10 per second. So there's that. Continue zigzagging and picking up everything, and we got a bunch of boxes, so very nice. Let's continue with a couple of alien tongues. Let's continue with a bunch of melee damage. Where's the melee damage? Here it is. So let's go like boom, 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 boom. Nice. Let's get a couple of rockets for percentage-based damage. As the downsides of these things are borderline not even existing. And the rest we're gonna invest into the capes of dodge and attack speed. 3 armor because why not? And 1 more of these and off we go. Now I have 184% chance to lifesteal, which that doesn't really matter. Like what's 100? What's not 100? What is life, baby? Don't love, leave me. What? That's what is love. That's the wrong song. Wrong song. Cancel, abort. You know what I want to do? I want to reduce my range even more to see how much quicker punches I can get out, because there is a huge difference if I fix my range. And then I want to do the opposite. And then I want to just invest everything into range and see how it looks like when we're punching and the universe collapses. So that's gonna happen at the very end. At the very end, when the final bosses, I'm gonna invest everything into Retromation's Hoodie. So I want to fix my range a bit more. I'm gonna bring it up to 600. I mean, look at this, 2000 damage done. Everything is getting one shot. We're doing clear lines through opponents. I mean, imagine how clear lines it's going to look like. We're gonna have infinite range. Wait, let's continue on. 2000 damage per hit, dodging everything, not actually everything. We have so much HP regen, we're definitely not gonna be dying. So let's fix our range just a smidge more. 1, 2, 3, and see what this is gonna look like. Get a couple more capes. As I said, my melee damage won't matter. 20 attack speed. I mean, I can fix my melee damage. What I meant to say. What does this for HP regen? 9 max life. All of these are mediocre. 12 dodge. I guess also very mediocre, by the way. Let's take this and this and this, and let's see what 580 range looks like. Is this faster? Feels faster. Feels more clear. I hope you guys enjoy that I'm zooming out so we can see. Otherwise, this is what it would look like. Which, it's fair, it's fair. But I do enjoy having the clear picture of what's happening on the screen. I do enjoy that we can zoom out, by the way. Now, of course, the base game doesn't have zooming out, which theoretically makes sense, right? When you play a game, you're not supposed to have that much control over the camera and over what you're seeing and over what's on the map and over everything. So there's that, I guess. By the way, I'm also seeing that we're not really healing extremely fast, like we are losing life normally. We are healing a lot, don't get me wrong, but my maximum healing is 10 per second, right? Because lifesteal is capped at 10 per second. Doesn't matter if I have a million or a quadrillion attack lifesteal, I still will be able to heal up to 10 health per second. 169 life, by the way, 172. No. Wait, why did I gain +3 life? Oh yeah, because of the, what is it called? Because of the, what is it called? I found it. Yeah, that's the word. Because of the leaf. Because of the leaf. I'm scaling my damage. Still. Lifesteal, no. Movement speed, whatever. Big arms. 10 melee damage. Wait a minute. Since when is that a thing? My movement speed is too much. Off to the wave. Let's go punch. Let's stick in the corner there so that we can get everything. Very nice. My armor is at 69% less damage taken. Very nice. Or I mean, nice. I'm not even doing the meme correct, by the way. Like, I've started realizing slowly that the nice meme is supposed to also have a chuckle in front of it, if you want to do it correctly. I'm not doing it correctly. I'm doing it my way. I'm doing everything my way. Punch through them. Man, look how clear this looks. Look how clear this looks. As if we're cleaning up. As if we're cleaning up. Now it doesn't look as if we're cleaning up anymore. But now it does. We're going close to them. Through. Toasted. Punches. Punches. Love it. Just clearing out the opponents. Look at this. 2,372 damage. On the higher end of things. Wave 15 complete. Let's continue doing what we were doing. So that means we're gonna just throw a couple of masteries over there, and then we're also gonna throw even more capes. As I mean, yeah, the capes literally provide us with no downside. There is no downside to getting capes, as long as I get, like, for every one cape I get, I just need to get one mastery, or whatever that thing is called. And because the cape reduces 2 melee damage, the mastery gives us 6 melee damage, so one mastery gives us 3 capes pretty much for free. And I'm still at 482 melee damage anyway, so as you understand, we're still at the higher end of things. Okay, looks weird when you're not clearing everything out. Seems like most of these things are, I mean, definitely nothing is surviving. That's for certain. Nothing survives 2,500 damage to the face. But these things are, yeah, my attack speed is not catching up. Man, I don't know what it is with the melee weapons and the attack speed thing. I don't know, it would have been looking so much more awesome if it was just flying off punches. But now it's like, whoa, and then because at the end of the animation it has to slow down or something, that slowdown part is definitely bound on the distance, right? So let's say it says for the last 10% of the range, it has to slow down. Well, that slowdown does not seem to be fixed interval. Like, it's not like the slowdown has to be 0.2 seconds long. It seems more like the slowdown can be whatever it wants, but it has to be at some percentage of the distance. That's what it feels like, right? So let's say you have two choices. One choice is the punch has to slow down for the last 0.1 second of its lifetime. If that was the case, then my attack speed would have made our attacks faster. But yeah, no, yeah. If that was the case, then there would be a cap still. But at least we would know that the cap is 0.1. It's the exact amount of duration needed for the slowdown. But this does not seem to be the case. What seems to be the case is that a percentage of the distance has a slowdown timer on it. So, for example, if the distance is the whole screen, then at the last 10% of the screen, the punch is gonna slow down. And because the 10% of the screen is a big distance, that slowdown is gonna last like 0.5 seconds or 1 second, right? So the more distance you gain on the punch, because it lengthens how big the slowdown has to go through, it makes the punch take more time to reset. Or at least that's how I understand it. I hope I'm not losing you here on the translation of what I'm trying to say. I guess the easiest explanation would be, okay, you have to walk a distance. You can walk that distance at any speed that you enjoy, right? But for the last 10% of the distance, you will have to move with, you will have to take 1 step per second. You can't run faster, you can't run slower, you have to take one step a second. You're not allowed to run for the last 10% of the distance. So now, if that distance is 2 steps, right, then you will be done in 2 seconds. But if that distance is, let's say 2 steps. If that distance is 10 meters, then you will be running for the first 9 meters. But for that last 1 meter, because it's like the 10% of the distance, you will have to take it 1 step at a time. Now, if the distance is 10,000 meters, or let's say a mile or whatever, 10 miles, then you will have to move 1 step at a time for that 1 last mile. And that is going to increase the time by a huge margin, right? That's what seems to be the case with the punches here, that the last part of the distance that they travel, they are forced to do that in a specific speed, and that's why you lose attack speed the more range you get. As I said, while the opposite is true, if it was just the case, okay, you can run the whole distance as much as you want, but at the very end, the last 3 steps you take are going to be 1 step at a time. If that was the case, then be it 10 meters, or be it 1 mile, or be it 10 miles, or be it 100 miles, it doesn't matter. At the very, very end, you will just take 3 steps. So it won't really affect your speed. So that's, I think, is what's happening here. And now the time has come to meme the whole thing up. So I'm gonna gonna say we're gonna start investing into Retromation Hoodie, and we're gonna hope that this thing is somehow gonna work, and we're not gonna lose literally this next run here. Now, I know for a fact that this is not the last wave. Okay, I do know that. But I want to have fun, so let's do it one wave earlier. And here we see the punches just fly off. You see, this is very much felt now, right? You can feel it, you can feel it. Like, the punches are going out extremely fast, but at that very last second, they just slow down and they wait there, right? It's as if the game forces them to stay there. You see, now we can even see the punches at the end, right? Because previously we weren't even seeing the punches. They were just flying off and then they disappeared. Now you can see the punches just sit. As you can see, I'm moving and the punches are literally staying there. This is the true Rayman experience. Look at this. Do you see the punches that appear? And then I can move them. Look at this. Look at this. Whoop. Do you see the punches that back there? Back there. Look at this. Whoop. The punches there and boom. I bring it up. I bring it up. Whoop. Up, up, up. What a stupid design, man. What a stupid... Look, the punches here and then whoop. Punches here. Whoop. This is so fun to me. And I'm piercing through opponents, of course. Because why wouldn't I? Let's maybe go to the other corner so we maybe punch lines through these guys. What an awesome, awesome, stupid design, though. Look at this. The punches are up here, and then I move them with us. What a stupid, stupid design. And now we're gonna, of course, continue with even more stupider design. Let's buy even more Retromation Hoodie, losing even more range, gaining even more range. Losing means gaining, by the way, that's what I meant to say. 12 movement speed, why not? And let's get even a little muscle, dude. And let's go end this game. Let's go and do this final wave, where the punch just flies off to the other screen, and then it just chills over there, and you're waiting for it to come back. It's literally the thing I was explaining, man. It is literally the thing I was explaining. That's what it feels like, because you can see the punch slow down at the end. Slow down. And it's still slow down. Like, the bigger the distance it has to travel, the more time it takes at the very end of the wave to slow down. And the game is lagging, so let's try to get close to the bosses. Maybe we're gonna somehow punch them. I did not want the game to lag, okay? That was not part of my plan. But it's the bosses. We're just sitting here. I mean, come on, man. I didn't want the game to lag. I'm trying my best here. I think we got some bosses. Yeah, we got 3 bosses down. So theoretically, we should be able to do it. The punches are piercing through still. Look at this, some 2000 damage shots. Some 2000 damage attacks. Yep, very, very, very disappointing at the end. I do enjoy this madness, though. I do enjoy this madness. Running in the corner, getting some kills. Hey, you're surviving. Why are you surviving? Let's run in there. Hit him. Hit him. The more bosses we get down, the less it's gonna lag. We got 5 of them right now. Let's stick them in the middle here and maybe get some punches through. Got another one. 6 down. 7 down. Maybe 8. Maybe 9. The previous wave was more fun because we didn't have the lag spikes. But this wave is, you know, the proof that I was playing this thing correctly the whole time. Where am I even? Oh, I'm here in the middle. I'm here in the middle. Literally in the middle of madness. Trying to zoom out while trying to get the boss. And the game ended. And that's how the game ended. As I said, end was a bit anticlimactic, but that's what happens when you meme it up and you don't know what's gonna happen. Most of the time, you 50-50 it, right? So you 50-50 it. 112 capes here with our attack speed madness and 62 Retromation Hoodie. You know, cape and hoodie, everything together, and it's a full-on set. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a fun run for me. I hope it was for you guys too. I really enjoyed the whole, you know, what is it called? The whole Rayman idea, and yeah, I hope you got the reference. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. Once again, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, like, you know, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Did I will say it? Maybe I already said it. Thanks to all the Patreon members and supporters. Thanks for watching, and see you guys around.